Welcome to a brand new run of TVGP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me as always is Moon here.
Howdy.
We're here for week 3 of Dungeon Clawler. I finally won a run this week, and
I was here.
you were here, and I actually won 3 runs in a row. Almost got that fourth one.
Nice.
So close, and
I
just
really funny. I also won 3 runs in a row.
Dang. Okay. So who were your? My first run was with Scrappy, the guy who's the second magnet.
The magnet
claw.
hand.
Yep.
Okay.
I figured that was
Who was your second?
Sir Bunalot, the starting character. I just had a really great.
Okay.
Great run.
Which, ironically enough, that was the same 2 runs I did. I did the Scrappy and then him as my second complete run. Okay.
My other one. It's a really weird one. Harry L. Quinn. Sorry, that's the one.
Yeah, Harley Quinn. Yes,
Yeah.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but it's like hair like a rabbit. It's
Hair
a
dot L dot.
It's a
Quinn.
great pun on top of a pun.
And they also happen to have the jester outfit too, which is just, of course.
And I didn't realize. So, for anyone who hasn't played, at the very last floor, on the left-hand side, she is in a cage, and there's just a claw machine full of random keys. You need to pick the right one to unlock her cage. I didn't realize when I looked at it the first time, I was like, I don't know which one of these could be. It's probably the pink one with a heart on it that looks like her cage and her outfit, you dummy. So I was like, okay, well, that turned out to be the right one. She might be my favorite character I've played so far, because she gets...
So she's the one who does 1 to 3 random, right?
Yeah, she gets 1 to 3 completely random claws. So it could be a magnet. It could be the like weird pulling up like magnet thing that like reverses the gravity.
The pushy magnet, yes.
Yeah, it could be the fan. It could be the wiggly tentacles. It could be the hook. Grandma's cane, is in there too. Like it has all of them. That run's just a blast. It reminds me the most of like when you get a really good Eden run in Isaac, where you're like, okay, I got some real weird stuff.
Or Azazel run.
Yeah, like I got some real weird random stuff at the beginning. Let's do it. And I like those random characters of like, here's just some weird random stuff. Make of it what you can. I was like, great. I think that's a blast.
Oh, cool. I was curious about her because I did unlock her as well on my second completed run, I think, this week, and saw what the claw options were, and I was like, okay,
yeah,
I might have to do this before we wrap up the show just to see what it's like. But I'm glad you did at least.
Yeah, highly recommend it. It's a blast. Yeah, I also had a really weird. I don't remember which character it was, but I had a really weird run where every time I hit the enemy, I was doing fire, frost, and poison damage. So I basically like, I hit the enemies for a couple of times, and then I just wait for the first one to die. Also, the token to spread poison damage to the other ones. And basically, like, I hit them for a couple of times, and then I just watch the dots happen and take out the rest of the enemies. And that was a very satisfying run.
Can you remember if they were perks or were they claw items that you used to get those buffs?
It was a mix of the two. So it was like the tokens I was getting, and it was like specifically the items you get for beating a boss. You know, where you get the kind of like the ones that are a little bit better. I was getting a lot of those.
Yes. Yeah, because I noticed like I'm on a run at the moment with Bernie, I think his name is. My notes seem to have cut themselves off here,
Benny
so
Beaver?
I don't know if it is Bernie.
Bernie, okay, the one with the money tie?
Yes. And by the way, they have a time limit on the claw, a really short time limit, so you have to move quick. Every single time your turn starts. It gets to the point where it drops the stuff in and you can't even watch the turn unfold because the timer's already running for your second claw.
Oh,
so you have to go.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Interesting.
but you get 100% money with them. But I've
Oh.
got a run with them at the moment where I have the perk that gives me fire damage. But I have an item that lets me hit with frost. So I have a perk that every time I hit does 2 fire damage. I have the ice bag, which if you pick it up, it adds the buff to your character that every time you attack, you do 2 frosts as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's a permanent thing that stays on you. And then when it respawns back into the thing, you can double up again
Oh,
and
wow.
just keep increasing that buff. The only downside is you have to pick it up in order to actually use it.
Right.
And then I have another one, which is like the big armor, where every time you pick it up, you start the turn with 5 block.
I like those ones a lot where you're like starting a turn with block, or you're carrying a percentage of your block from one turn
Mhm.
to another. Those are both really good.
Yeah, I love both of those ones, and like because they're items in the machine, you can just they have a I figured out what it meant now. So basically, when you see the item descriptions, they've got the symbols for what they do, so like damage or whatever, and then it'll have an hourglass with a number. That's how many turns it takes for it to respawn back into the machine again, or back into the
Oh,
pool
right,
that respawns into the machine. So, like
right.
the ice bag, you can pick it up, but then it takes 2 full turns before it can then be dropped in the machine again for you to
Yeah.
pick it up again and
Yeah,
send it
before
in.
it comes back in your
Which,
deck.
yes, so that was very good to figure out.
Right.
Um, but no, I completed my completed runs this week were with Selena. That is the cat companion one.
I like that one a
Um,
lot. Yep.
to Me too. I got a couple of strength tokens with that
Ooh.
one, and then all of a sudden I was just like, oh hey, let me just focus on block and strength, and
Yep.
then let the cat do all the work because the cat can't be harmed. So it
Mm-hmm.
was phenomenal. My toughest run was Count Clawler, who's the
Okay.
vampire looking guy.
I think
Uh,
I've played
they
with them
can't
once.
they cannot block, so they have 2 standard claws and they cannot block.
This
So even
guy.
if you pick up a block item, it doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Any perks that reflect block do nothing.
Right.
But you heal for, I think it's 20% of the damage you
It's
cause.
something like that.
So
Yeah.
if you hit for 10, you get two health back.
Yep.
So it becomes this really interesting back and forth of like trying to throw as much damage downrange as you can as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
And that one I was very much helped with because I ended with a poison run on that one. So
Ooh.
like I got a lot of poison items, but specifically I also got the leech, which the leech, if you don't know what it does, if you're listening, or Boston, the leech item, when you use it, it removes all poison from an enemy,
Mm-hmm.
but it heals you for that amount of poison HP back.
That's right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So like you can stack 20 poison on someone, and then I think it heals you for like maybe 50% of it. So base level is 50%.
Mm-hmm.
So like then you heal 10 back again, or when you upgrade it, it's like 75%. So you heal 15 HP. So
Right.
I got a couple of poison items at the start, and then just went all poison for that one.
That's
And
smart.
it was a close one. It was a very close one. I think I had like 4 HP left by the time I beat the loan shark on that one. I was like, oof, oof. This one was way closer than I would have liked it
That's
to be.
right.
I also didn't realize until this week that the loan shark has a buff that they use where every time you pick up money, they get +1 strength.
It's
So if you pick up one of the piggy banks, it gives them +5 strength,
it's
and you're just like,
really nasty,
oh,
man. Yep.
okay, I
Yep.
see how this is gonna go now.
Yeah. I feel.
And the
Okay.
final full clear I did was with Benny Beaver, who
Okay.
has lower HP, so he starts with 70 HP.
Mm-hmm.
But he starts with a beaver dam.
Okay.
So it's a little wooden dam in front of you. So it basically blocks anything. They have to destroy the dam before they can hit you.
Okay.
But it consumes any wooden items to heal itself and defend itself.
Oh, that's cool.
So it starts with like 10 HP, and then if you pick up 2 wooden shields, you also start with 3 strength. If you pick up 2 wooden shields, it then gets 6 block.
Oh,
So
wow.
it takes the 6 block and the 10 HP, and if the dam survives the fight, it gets +3 max HP for every fight it survives.
Oh, jeez. That's
So by the
really
time I got to
interesting.
Lone Shark, the dam had 122 health.
Jeez. Okay. That's really cool. Man, this game is
Yeah,
fun.
and then it's like one of those things where like you just pick up. The best thing about that one is the wooden items block or heal for the amount of your strength as well. So I ended up rolling into
Mm.
strength with him
Mm-hmm.
and getting like I ended up with like a couple of fire potions because I wasn't losing my character's health. The beaver dam was losing health, so I
Right.
got a couple of the hot sauces that give you +2 strength or whatever, but put 5 fire on you.
Mm-hmm.
I upgraded them to give me +4 strength. I found a potion of strength which doubles your strength,
Yeah.
and then what I would do is I would just like suddenly you like I think on the Lone Shark fight I had 114 strength,
Jeez.
and I would pick up like 3 shields. The 3 shields in my first turn would fully heal the dam and then give it 114 defense shield
Mm-hmm.
because it does defense based on your strength level.
Gosh.
And then the second turn, I would pick up as many weapons as I could, in particular, paper clips. Because when you've got
Ah.
114 strength, paper clips will do 214 damage.
Yeah. That's a wild run. I
It was really good.
I feel like the game clicked for me this week like that. I was enjoying it before this week, but I feel like I kind of got a lot of the different characters this week overall. I think one of the biggest things that I've been avoiding is the Harley Quinn machines just over the entire run.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the risk reward is worth it on
I love them.
99% of the runs, and I'm just not dealing with them at all at this point cuz yeah, you can get 10 coins, that's great, but you lost 50 health because all the little spiky pokey things came along. Like it's just not
So
worth it.
one thing I will say about those
Mhm.
is especially like my least favorite one is also my favorite one, and that's the one with the mystery bags, like the purple mystery bags inside of it,
Mhm.
because they seem to be end up buried quite a lot underneath the spikes.
Mhm.
However, the more you play those certain versions of them, and this is me just not reading, it's very simple. I just did not read. Uh, when you get multiple rewards from those kind of machines, like say you pick up like 2 chests or 2 of the bags,
Mhm.
you could take both rewards. It's not pick one. At the top it says pick
Yeah,
two.
some of them say pick 2. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like, I didn't even notice it said two. I was picking one this
That's
entire
right.
time.
That's right. Yeah, I wish they would make that a little bit more obvious. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. That's anything else for week 3 here?
No, I'm really enjoying this, and honestly, it's hilarious because it's a complete. I watched you stream this, and I was like, yeah, it's funny how like you don't mess with the lucky things, but I absolutely adore them.
Right. Yeah, like we have the kind of different
Uh-huh.
but still successful builds going on. It's a cool game.
Yeah.
I like this game a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's much
And
better
the
than I was
meta
expecting.
progression's good too.
Yeah.
The more you beat a run and you unlock an item associated with that person. So like now you did it with the claw guy with the magnet. So now you have the magnet that you can just pick up in a run.
Yep. And they'll have they unlock like one of their items, and you unlock one of the rabbit's
The
paws too.
foot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. I like this game a lot. All right.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for listening and watching. We'll see you all next run.
Oh,
What? Go ahead.
just before I say goodbye,
Yeah.
I don't know how I unlocked it, but I unlocked an additional magnet claw. So there's a little keyring pickup that you can pick up
Okay.
that gives you an additional claw, and it's a magnet claw. So you can
Ooh.
literally have 3 claws in one of your turns.
Ooh. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. I don't know if
It's
I've unlocked that one or not.
super OP.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
But
We'll
yes, bye.
see you all next run. Bye.